Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So first and foremost, I am sorry. So I have a stress twitch in this eye, if you guys are seeing that. That's fun. But I'm just gonna get into this video because this is like my therapy, is sitting here and talking to you guys, because I don't have friends in real life. Actually, I have like 2 friends in real life and they also watch my YouTube videos. So yeah. But I am what's going on? The stress twitch, my brain's all over the place. Still processing my life. But today I am doing an Ulta haul. But before I get into that, please give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of stuff. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I put out all different types of content. I am a all over the place person. I do spooky, I do beauty, I do home stuff, I do vlogs when I remember to film and not be awkward on camera and it's twitching. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it. So yeah, there's bound to be something on my channel that you like, so I'm just gonna stop babbling and start getting into the haul. So first and foremost, this haul did not happen all on one trip. Your girl doesn't have that much money. This was a couple of trips and a lot of research that was done. You'll see why. You'll understand in a second. But, so I guess I'm just gonna kind of arrange things a little bit. So, well, the bag, of course, Ulta. And first and foremost, not first and foremost, what the hell, Becca? What's happening? I prefer Ulta over Sephora. If you agree with me, let me know down below, or give this video a thumbs up if you like Ulta more than you like Sephora. I just feel like Ulta has more like less expensive options and their point system is so much better. I feel like every time I go in I get something discounted. They have just really great sales and they give back to their consumer more, you know? That's how I feel, at least. But where should I start? Let's start with the makeup brushes. So I did get some makeup brushes. This was a pack that I got. I did use some of them already, but I put them back in the container because I wanted to show you guys. But they come in this little container. These are Morphe brushes, and I really like this actually. I was able to put all of my eyeshadow brushes in here, and I have like 20 and they all fit in here. So this thing is actually more roomy than it looks. And it came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brushes. One thing I will say about this particular one is usually with the Morphe brushes, they will say what they, like the Morphe 252 or whatever. I don't even know if that's a brush. It will say that on the handle. With these ones, they don't say that. There's just the paddle brush that comes with it. It might be too pale on my skin because I'm so freaking white. Maybe we'll try the back of my hand. And then there's like a smaller paddle brush. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe here. A smaller paddle brush. And then we have more of a fluffy blending brush, maybe right there. And then we have another fluffy one, but this one has more of a point to it. And then we have a flat one that's like more of a cut crease type brush. Very, very thin. Maybe more of an eyeliner, depends on your hand and what you want to do. And then this one is a double-ended. Personally, I hate double-ended brushes, but I do like this one for my eyebrows. So this side has a spoolie on it, and this side has a very, very thin, very well-pointed brush on it. So I was okay with this. I don't remember how much it cost. If I can find it on Ulta, or if I remember to, editing Becca, please do that. Please put it here. I just thought it was a nice bag, and nice set. I did need a couple additional of these particular brushes as opposed to just buying like each individual brush for like $8, you know? Next is another brush that I've actually been using as well. And I'm kind of moving away from my beauty blender for the summer or for the warmer weather because I got a different type of face cream or foundation. This is the Morphe M444 and it's very, very like condensed and thick, and you can tell I've been using it, but don't worry, I will wash it again. But it is just like, it reminds me of a kabuki brush, but it is so dense. I have a couple of foundation brushes, but this one tends to like take the cake on coverage and actually going on nicely as opposed to it just being a little like streaky. I just feel like this brush is my go-to right now. And then if I'm doing a more full face look, I will do my beauty blender still. It's actually the Real Technique sponge. That is like my tried and true. But for the CC cream that I bought, I really, really like this. So with that being said, let me find my CC cream. It says a tinted hydrating gel cream complexion rescue, and this is by Bare Minerals, and I did get it in the color natural. But as you guys can see, I am very, very pale, but in the summer I do kind of get a little bit more tan, and I do self-tan more. I just spit all over everything. I do self-tan more in the summer, so I got a shade a smidgen, like literally like half a shade darker than I normally am, because that is the darkest I get. So this is in the shade Natural, and the reason I gravitated towards this as opposed to my e.l.f. foundation that has, I think it's SPF 5 in it, that is a more full coverage. I wanted more of a tinted because I am working on my skincare and going with more of a natural, like letting my freckles shine through during the day, dealing with the redness that I have, which I have more stuff for that. And it has a SPF 30 in it, and that is really high in my opinion for something that is not a sunscreen moisturizer. It has SPF 30 in it already, and I'm ready for this. I'm so excited. I did use it a little bit already, and I enjoy it. It goes on very nicely, and it is a very sheer coverage, so the color doesn't have to be 100% perfect, because it's sheer enough that it doesn't have to be super close, but like covered enough that it covers like the redness that I have. So next, you guys are gonna laugh at this, and it's already dirty because I've worn it like every single day. It is this headband, and it's like that cloth, like terry cloth material with a cute little bow on it, and there's already makeup on it, and it's going in the wash tonight. But I got this because I wanted something a little bit softer on my hair. I'm finding that my cat ears sometimes rip my hair out, and I'm trying to recover from some hair mishaps still a year and a half later. But so I did go with this. Also, I got this brush, and I have used it already, and I hope you guys can see all the hair on it, but it is the Heat Pro Olivia Garden ceramic ion brush. I think it's HP 32, and it is smaller than what I normally use. I have like big barreled ones, and I got this one because I wanted to be able to style my bangs more so I use the big barrels on the rest of my hair when I'm actually blow drying it, and then I use the smaller one on this right here, or I can just dry blow dry it and then just use this on the front pieces, and I really like it. I just needed it, so I bought it. Next is another hair care product. Is this boring, you guys? I hope it's not boring. I enjoy these. It is just little clips. I went with these like cute little like blush color, silver and clear, because I just thought they were neutral and they would go very, very nicely with everything. It's by the brand Relax. I have big ones, but I needed small ones because I have been pulling my hair back like this a lot more as opposed to like pulling it all the way up in a bun. I'm just trying to do it a lot looser to help like not tug right here, because I have a big enough forehead already. You know, I'm not trying to like pull all of my hair out by the age of 25. So next hair care product, you guys are gonna laugh at this. I know some of you are gonna laugh at this. I got scrunchies, and I got furry scrunchies. They look like fuzzy handcuffs right now. But I got furry scrunchies in black and gray. And this is again by, this is by Kitsch. And I got these because I do use these a lot. These like twisted ones with the band in the middle. And I love them for the daytime, but nighttime they become a little bit harsh on my hair. And like when I'm sleeping in it, they find that it starts pulling, and then when I toss and turn, it tugs. This is a lot more gentle. Like it's just not gonna rip my hair out in the middle of the night when I get irritated and pull my bun out. It is going to be a lot softer, and hopefully these work the way I want them to. If not, they're just cute. Imagine that fluff on top of your head. Okay, the next product, I actually, as you can tell, I've used this definitely, is the Max Prep and Prime Fix Plus Matte. And when you shake it, it turns white. I actually was going for the regular one, and I ended up talking to one of the MAC girls, and I let her know that I did have like oily combo skin, and she recommended this one as opposed to the original because it does have moisturizing properties, but it also helps create the illusion of mattifying. So like you gotta moisturize to balance everything out so it'll become more matte. that concept. So she pointed me in the direction of this, and so far I have really liked it. I have nothing bad to say about this one. And then next, we're just gonna be getting like diving headfirst into skincare right now. So if like you're not a skincare person, click away. Next, we have the Saint Tropez Self Tan Natural Glowing Skin Bronzing Water Face Mist. I got this before I went to Hawaii because I self-tan my body, and I wash my face once a day with the spinning brush, and that just kills your self-tanner. It just disappears completely. It's gone. I'm sorry. It doesn't stay on my face very long. So I did get this, and I spray it on my face like once a day, every other day. I concentrate on the center, and then I do tops, and then like on the side, like very, very lightly. It has a very fine mist that comes out, and it helps. Since I don't usually wear a ton of makeup during the day while I'm at work, this helps create that like illusion that I'm wearing bronzer and have that bronzy glow when your girl's pasty as fuck. But and it also helps hide the redness, which is nice. I really like it. It's kind of idiot proof because it's not a very like instant tan. It develops, and the more you use it, the darker you'll get. So like spread it out, you know, if you're not looking for like a orange right off the bat, that kind of thing. So next I got I don't know where to start. So I ended up, this is a oldie but a goodie. It is the Neutrogena, not an oldie. I think it's kind of relatively new, but I have already gone through a tub of this in like 2 months. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream Extra Dry Skin. So between Erin and I, we go through this relatively quickly. My skincare routine is heaviest at night, and this one tends to be one that I alternate through. But whenever I can remember to remind Erin to put something on, I tell him to put this on. It says extra dry skin, but I find it's really, really nice for combination skin as well, which both of us have. I really like it. It's not heavy. He hates like the smelly and like thick things on his skin. He wants it to absorb instantly or he's gonna be irritated. So this I definitely recommend if you like it to just gone. Like I prefer gels over like heavy creams. So the gel is really, really nice. And then next, this is actually my second bottle of this as well. It is the Mario Badescu's drying lotion. So just a friendly reminder to everybody out there, you are not supposed to shake this. So take a Q-tip, dip it in the pink stuff at the bottom, and then that pink stuff is what goes on your face. Do not shake it. It stays like this. Everything needs to be like sedentary on the bottom, and that's how you're supposed to use it. I use it to dry out those big old spots that I have. I use it on my forehead. This was like big and nasty like 2 days ago. I put it on over the weekend. Like every time I was at home, I just like left it on, and then when we left the house, I wiped it off. Like a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. So just, I'm sorry if you're hearing like banging. My cats are jumping on their tower and it hits the wall, and it's kind of a scary noise in the middle of the night. But this stuff is awesome. I've actually fallen in love with Mario Badescu skincare line. It's cruelty free. At least most of it is. I think, yeah, cruelty free. I think actually all of it's cruelty free. If I'm wrong, editing Becca, is Mario Badescu completely cruelty free? Please tell me it is, because I really like it. But it's just, it's simple and it's nice, and I'm finding that it just gets the job done. And so this next one is another brand that I've kind of like gravitated towards and started to fall in love with. It is the, I don't even know how you say this, but I call it Formula 1006. I don't know how you're actually supposed to pronounce it, but I think it's too pale. It's white and yellow, so it's kind of hard to see. But it is the Perfect Picture Day Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15. With guava and vitamin C. It says lightweight, but I will tell you, it's not oily after about 30 minutes. So like you put it on, and it's not something you could put your makeup on immediately after. It is something that it's gonna take a minute before you can actually put something else on. I would recommend this for a beach day or a lake day or wherever you're going out if you're not gonna be wearing makeup or light makeup or just powder on top. This is really nice. I do tend to wear this daily. Again, with the SPF, I try and remember, so I have to incorporate it into my regular skincare. Because sunscreens can get like oily and nasty, but this only has that oily feeling for a little bit of time, and I really like that it goes away. Eventually. It will go away. I promise. You're going to put it on, you're going to be like, I don't know. But then you're going to like sit there with it for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on your skin. And it's going to be gone. Like you're not even going to realize that you have it on. At least that's my experience with it. So I really, really like this stuff. This brand is gravitating towards one of my favorites as well. So Mario Badescu and 1006 or 1006, I don't know, are becoming my favorites. And then next, we have another 1006 product. I have a lot of their masks, and I wanted to get one that kind of helped open up my pores a little bit without me having to get into the shower. But this is the Turn Up the Heat Self-Warming Clay Mask. One thing I do have to be careful with masks and skincare products and everything, and I'll show you one that I didn't read the ingredients enough before I bought it. I have very sensitive skin. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. So if things start getting like really wild in the ingredients, I'm more than likely going to have a reaction. So I was so nervous about this because you don't know if you're having a reaction or if it's just like the warming sensation that you're supposed to be having. It was fine. Everything was fine. I'm fine. I swear. There's a cat next to me, but hey, you know not to mess with the trees. But I really, really liked this. It felt really nice. It's not a mask you have to leave on for like an hour. I don't even know if any masks you leave on for an hour. But it's like a 15-minute, no, it's 3 to 5 minutes. It's less than 15 minutes. It's a 5-minute mask, and it's really, really nice, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $5. And next, so that's all from that brand. I did also get this e.l.f. Plastic like paddle brush because I was putting it on with just a regular like bristled brush, and not bristled but like a hairbrush, and not a hairbrush like this, like a brush like this, and I felt like I was losing a lot of products into the bristles, and it became a lot more difficult to clean the bristles out. And this I'm finding is a lot easier to just like spackle it on. It has this little brush on the end, but I haven't used it yet. I don't see the point of it, to be completely honest. I really just wanted this plastic piece to just not get all over my hands. It was a lot easier to apply, and I use this every single time I put on a mask. It's really nice. Next product. So this is the Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil shea butter vegan lip balm. I wanted something I wanted something that wasn't so like smelly and glossy. Like I like Carmex, but the smell kind of is irritating every once in a while, and then it is very glossy in my opinion. This is thick, it's rich, it goes on nice and smooth, and I feel like it absorbs, but it also is there. So you know it's there, but it's not like there, if that makes sense. I like it. I've only used it for about a week now, but I have really enjoyed it. I have noticed a little bit of a difference already. I have dry lips. They're not like cracky dry, but they definitely are dry. We're almost done, guys, I swear. This next product is a product that I had an allergic reaction to. It is the Mad Hippie Advanced Skincare Vitamin C Serum, and with cognac root, cognac, isn't cognac an alcohol? Ferulic and hyaluronic acid. I got this one because it was the less expensive between Mario Badescu and this one, and I was doing a lot of research when it came to my like skin routine. I'll do a whole nother video on the stuff that I'm using and how it's actually changing my skin, but I read really great reviews on this one, and I put it on, and not even a minute later it was burning, like more than that freaking heat clay mask. It was burning so badly. So I wiped it off and like rinsed my face off as quickly as possible. My face was like puffy and very, very red. So the exact opposite of what I wanted it to do. So now I put it on Aaron's face. So I did test a patch on him before I subjected him to that as well, but he doesn't have any problem with it, and he actually really likes it. It absorbs nicely into his skin. He got a sunburn, and he asked me for like a couple nights, like the worst time of the sunburn. It was a bad sunburn on his face, and he asked me at night before we would go to bed, he was like, can I have that stuff to put on my face? And he would comment on how quickly it absorbed. It didn't feel oily like the coconut oil or the aloe vera, that it was very nice, and he liked it a lot. So if I can keep him in the routine of putting this on his face every once in a while, maybe once a week, we'll be golden. Got healthy skin, yo. And then next was the replacement that I got for that. And I did test in store before I went home and bought it because, guys, these bottles, I think this one was like $30. I want to say this one was like $38. So it's not cheap, but this stuff is amazing. I've been using it for long enough to see a little bit of a result, but not enough to be like 100% that's a result, but like things are changing. I feel like my skin is getting better, but I also have hormonal skin, so I need a period of time before I really give you guys the answer on this. But this is the Vitamin C Serum by Mario Badescu, and it's the Skin Types All, but it does have a strong lavender scent. This one doesn't really have much of a scent. It's kind of just like a very, very light, like, I don't want to say medicine-y, but herbal scent. This one definitely has a lavender scent, but it's not overwhelming. But I did really, really like it. I feel like it's kind of helping soothe a lot of the redness that I have. So I recommend the Mario Badescu one if you are willing to spend a little bit of extra money. And then this next one is the Mario Badescu Rose Hips Nourishing Gel. And this is for combo dry, and I don't know what S stands for. What does S stand for? I'm not sure. But Rose Hips is used for dry skin. So I use this on my feet. I use it, but you don't need a lot. Like with all of these oils, you just need like a couple of drops and then it'll like cover your whole face. I have really, really dry patches right here next to my nose, especially when I have colds, or like the allergies right now are killing me. So I'm blowing my nose a lot. So my nose is getting really dry. So at night, I put this on those troubled like dry areas. And by morning, it feels like it is a little bit more oily of an oil, but by morning it does feel like it's absorbed in. That area is a lot smoother. It doesn't like get rid of it completely, but nothing will ever do that. But I do find that it really soothes the area that I need it to. I feel like I'm like plugging all of these items. And then the last two, and they're kind of gonna go together, is ones that I'm not 100% sure that I will repurchase, or at least one of them I know I'm not going to. The other one, I'm still figuring it out, but it is the Tarte Maracuja Oil and the Sea Brightener Cream Treatment. So they kind of came together when I bought them, but this is the travel size one. I bought the smaller one because I didn't want to buy the big one. This is a financial investment. So if it doesn't work for you, I don't recommend getting the big one. Try it out with the small one first. This brightening eye treatment, I don't think I will repurchase unless as I continue to use it, I really notice a difference. I do like that it's thicker around the eye. I do like that feeling as opposed to the oily, but I don't need brighter eyes, to be honest. I don't really get darkness under there. I tend to just be more red. So I've never really found that I need to brighten, but it's still really, really full. A little bit really goes a long way. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and it's hardly, and I don't use it every night. I alternate between like all of the stuff that I have. I have kind of created a schedule to kind of address all of the problems that I have. And then with the oil, this is an oily oil, not as oily as the Rose Hips, but it is definitely one that you need it to absorb in before you get in bed, that kind of thing. But again, I'm not 100% sure. If I were to have to pick between the vitamin C and the Maracuja, I would pick the vitamin C. I am finding that that is definitely feeling really good. Or maybe it's just the brand that I like better. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, that is everything. That's everything. So this video got a little bit long, and if you guys stuck around to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to make this outro super short and sweet because thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of stuff. Subscribe to my channel, and if you really want to, you can follow me on Instagram, you can share this video, you can help me get to 300 subscribers because that's my goal. All right, guys, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay spooky.